helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Welcome to the road, and we're not the mystery soul. For the love of cause Uganda. On the streets the story is right. All the new they shine with pride. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that we take it down, no propaganda. Every papa's got a tale. Village right to city scale. We touch the truth, but that's the brand for colors and hustle. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to rims of patrol. People steam, she break it down. Helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it a new or a TX ride? We'll show you what's real, not just a hype. Styled views and engine walks, we teach you more than just photos and tools from the basics up. Truck and gig and car and stuff. If you're new or a season vet, for the love of cause you ain't seen nothing yet. If you learn it, drive it proud. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to rims of patrol. If you still we break it down. Helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Okay, man. I love the girl. She don't, you want me. She don't, you want me. But I tell her. Yes, I tell her. Macho nimbo, 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 ninza. 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 Girl, you're my number one. Kwasoka na kukama na kuyo wako wagwa. I tell you that, but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never ever, but you made me beg. You made me beg. Every time I come over, you make me beg. But why? Why? But why? Macho nimbo, 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 ninza. 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 Sitting on motoka, sitting in a kalanja, sitting in a bling, jagala kuwa some love. Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Jewelry, dollar bills, many things don't mean nothing. For as long as you got my heart, yeah. Na yewa chongamba koma woluri. Sikumanyi ulunji njakwetegereza. I'll say yes, I'll say no, I'll say baby let's take it slow. You were my number one girl, you rule my world. You took my heart, never give back, but you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you make me big. But why? But why? Macho nimbo, 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 macho nimbo. Macho nimbo, 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 macho nimbo. Macho nimbo, 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 macho nimbo, 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 ninza. Girl, I love you, but you never ever take what I say. See, I need you. but you do what you do ever again. You rub my wall, it goes around, around and round and round. I love you so, I need you so, I never leave you so. Girl, I tell you this every day, every night, that I really feel you again tonight. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Give us a chance, you and I, you and I, you and I. Rajonima, 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 some love and be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Nothing gonna last for long. Time does not wait. Okay, man.
Good morning, my people. How you doing today? What it is to what come here?
Okay, man. Tell them what it is, you know. Listen. I'm again that I tonight. Them who's a totally out tonight. That's in the can in the ripula. You won't answer the motel and chicken tonight. Appetite satisfy. Girl, give me chance, I'll blow your mind. Say, Mula Saba, show you ya.
Excuse me, pozinga, lava wemana, wenjaka, nueraga, twalabada, twagoba, twagoba. I need a man who can love me. Love tisasula renti, atete bunana penzi, we sortinge, we loadinge, wona funo ronkolinge.
Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. What's up? Hurry up to top floor. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. No matter what she has to let her go. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. Now I demo wagala in a do.
Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. It's not the way. Give me what I need. Give me what you need. Boy, you can wait. Now possess service. My body, my looks, me protected with fire.
Girl, you got me feeling like I'm someone else that I'm feeling right now. It ain't go to all of us in for we only want to them with you. Baluga, bagala extra man, bagala musikila musende yente your mind. Mawala, mateka kanye wa basuwila nyama bakwasa mapela. Wabakulina gana.
No.
Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. What's up? Hurry up to top floor. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. No matter what she has to let her go. What it is, it's a one. Now I demo wagala in a do. What it is, it's a one. Stay la teasing and go mutwala. A shopping a wamana. Ga waving a finish and bye ga stepping a. Bela stay la teasing and go mutwala. A shopping a wamana. Ga waving a finish and bye ga stepping a. That's why you gotta think what she said. She thinks she gives me like that, you know. No, you tell her this. Tell her the one that is heavy. Yeah. I'm cooling out down. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. What's up? Hurry up to top floor. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. No matter what she has done, let her. What it is, it's a one. Now I demo wagala in a do. What it is, it's a one. I'm cooling out down. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. What's up? Hurry up to top floor. Mugambi, what it is, it's a one. No matter what she has done, let her. What it is, it's a one. Now I demo wagala in a do. What it is, it's a one. Stay la teasing and go mutwala. A shopping a wamana. Now everything I'm finished and my mind has stepping up.
It's not the way. Give me what I need. What you need, boy, you can wait. Now possess service. My body, my looks, me protected with fire.
Bela stay la teasing and go mutwala. A shopping a wamana. Now everything I'm finished and my mind has stepping up. But no, the guy should tell you that, you know, she was away. You know, she knows. That's why she say every time. But tell her the wallet is empty. Open man. Tasha.
Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? Let me hope you're doing well. Wherever you're watching this episode of the Market Tuesday from. Now, yesterday I had 2 inspections. One which was completed at I think 8:30 to 9 p.m. and then one that was not complete. So I hope to probably conclude that today. But a little bit related to the topic today is one of the reasons why we did not complete the inspection from yesterday. And I'll tell you that at a certain point, it reached a point where one of the people that I was inspecting for said, Arthur, emotoka zitubuze, and I told him, tetunabulwa motoka. Gwalemereddwa okusalawo. But I'll tell you the stories of those inspections tomorrow. I'll tell you the stories of those inspections tomorrow and all the details. But good morning, motion by Benchi, Lawrence Omule, Richard Wanga, Muchunguzi Gerald, Sechtoriko Norman, Starch Events, good morning, Julia Sengoba, Bashir Mukharaz, good morning, Chobio Alex. How are you, my people? Today is Market Tuesday, and every Market Tuesday we have the chance to market our products and services to the people that are watching. And good morning, Kennedy, Buyenga Ivan, good morning, Alex, Chiobio, Muhumuza Raymond. So we have the chance to market our products and services to the people watching. Let me start by telling you guys that I do pre-purchase inspection, and I understand that most of you guys are buying cars this week and next week. Abubakar, yes, good morning. You guys are buying cars this week and next week. If you have the budget for pre-purchase inspection, bring it to me. I eat that money. Bring it to me. I eat that money. I am quite efficient when it comes to pre-purchase and pre-sale inspection. And for you guys that are selling cars, you also bring them to me. I pre-sale inspect them. Yes. So pre-purchase inspection will cost you only 450k. Pre-sale inspection will cost you only 250k. Yes. And then I also have post-purchase test drive where I diagnose and tell you whether you made the right choice. That costs you only 200,000 shillings. And then I also have the diagnostic, ebiganye diagnosis. Najise ebiganye diagnosis. Ebiganye byonna bindeetere. Gwe makanika wo aba alemereddwa, gwe leetanze nkubulira ekizibu ekiri ku mmoloka yo. That costs you only 300,000 shillings. That does not include fixing the problem. If you find the problem, you are free to go and fix it from somewhere else, or allow me and my team to fix it, which will cost you an extra amount of money, because if we have to buy spares, you'll pay for the spares. Yeah, so that is it. It is what it is. This Christmas, I know you guys have some money, so remember I said we're going to be fundraising for the 4 million shillings project car. I'm going to be giving you my account number quite soon for you guys to put the money for the people that want to contribute to the 4 million shilling project car. I'll be documenting who contributed what, no problem. You put the no mobile money this time. It will be strictly on the account, so that it's traceable. And when you deposit, please include your number. Take a number, so that it's include your name and phone number, so that it's clear who deposited what amount. Yeah, and then when that car is finally bought, someone wanted to buy it on his own, ajigule nze njikole, which also is no problem. But until that person makes a final decision, I stick to our plan of you guys actually bringing that money on. Yeah, so we will be fundraising for that as well. So today is Market Tuesday, guys. Tell us about your products and services. Buyenga Ivan, CHR is a good car, yes. Samuel Tali, good morning. Cosmas, good morning. Roomco Consultants, good morning. So guys, today's topic is that the less a customer pays, the more problematic they are. If any of you has tried to call me before and negotiate my pre-purchase inspection fee, you realize that I'm normally not as nice as you want. Normally when you try to bargain and I tell you it's not for bargain and you continue, I switch you off. I'm trying to avoid the problems that appear when people bargain for a service that they know is worth the amount that is being charged. So normally when someone calls me for pre-purchase inspection and they say, but ata nyina abiri mu etano, and I tell you I don't bargain, and they say, but it's only one car. I say that the fee is not bargainable, is not reducible. And they say, but ata nawe, I'm your follower, and then I switch you off. I don't do it because I'm a bad person. I do it because at that moment where the conversation is going, one of us is going to get angry, and I don't want us to do that. So I would rather that it's only you who gets angry and not me. Because when I get angry, it's a problem for me. It's no longer a problem for you, but it's a problem for me. But if you get angry, I know anybody you go to tell that I got angry with Arthur because I tried to bargain his fee and he switched me off, they will tell you, why are you bargaining his fee? He has told you he's not bargaining. Then you realize your mistake. However, if we take it on, we continuously take it on, and I get angry, I may answer you badly, and then I would have committed another offense, because you'll say, if he doesn't bargain, he should have just told me. But if I get angry and answer you rudely, you say, but he was also rude, then another problem will arise. But if you say, I tried to bargain and he switched me off, then I have one offense of switching you off. But if I don't switch you off, I don't bargain, and I also get rude, then we have a problem. You get? So let's talk about customers that pay less. You're trying to sell your product for 300,000 shillings. They bargain and they buy it for 220,000 shillings. Yeah. This is normally with services, mostly with services. With products, it's a little bit. Sorry, network about day to J Cow. The universal business truth is that customers who pay little often demand the most. And it's true. Customers that pay little often demand the most. And I've seen it when over accident. There is a Caspasio on the left. I want you guys to see it. Kako. The golden Spasio carry on the side. I'm thinking what happened is we konye border. But you see, this is something I've told you guys. Every time you see a car that looks ugly, but ugly from scratches, it means that driver is a bad driver. Kati yemoro kamujira bevo tomero wa border. Wabe yetomede no wa border. Yemoro the same car has filler. Kubodo yokwe kuvudde omukazi ono awenyera oba alagawa. Anyway, let's go back to our topic. Customers who pay less, either on waliwo jam or have a traffic bali awo oba nange enveeko because ndi mbwangu kanveeko. But our tax they communicate kanveeko. So guys, customers who pay less or who pay little often demand the most. Because of the other junction as well. What junction now? I've ever come this way. Ngawana enkuba bwebe tonye wano teoyita. Waba wakanyambe gengo kirira. Mukwamuka koto yinza kwamuka but kukiryo jatomanyi. Ngatosha sola kuddayo waggulu, there is no way to turn, and then it's very slippery. If someone has money for buying a car, why not be able to pay 450 to spare millions of money? Hi Paul Sema, good morning. Proma Creations, good morning. Mweba guy. Alex, you'll be surprised. Someone wants to buy a car of 60 million and they're saying atangenda kuabidi mwe etano. I've been part of those conversations so many times. But me, I don't bargain. I'd rather stay at my office I don't bargain. The fee is fixed because you guys voted for it here. It was voted through a democratic process where there was no vote rigging. So guys, a couple of days ago, I did a video on TikTok where people were arguing about car prices, and I told them the cars are priced the way they're priced because this is Uganda. Then a lot of people were saying that the guys that are talking about car prices are actually talking about URA taxes. Yeah, that's what they were saying. And I did a video where I said that URA is an authority. Yeah, they decide the prices. Okay, they decide the taxes, and in the same video I mentioned that as long as we still have the same leaders, because the leaders decide what URA does, including the president, the ministers, the cabinet, and the members of parliament. That was like 4 days ago, I think, or 3 days ago. Yesterday, I was called to URA. Apparently, there are issues with my returns from 2023-2024. Remember, now we are concluding the financial year 2024-2025 this month. I really want to think it's something random. This is the second time that I'm being called in for the same thing. I was called in last time and I thought we had figured that out and fixed it. I want to think it's a coincidence that I did that video and then I got called in. But because I'm a performing artist and I know that coincidences almost never happen. So I want to think that it might have nothing to do with the video that I did. That maybe at the end of the video I mentioned that the URA guys just awarded themselves. I think they awarded themselves 3 billion of money that the government doesn't actually have. That's the report that I had, that the government actually has to borrow. The government has to borrow their bonus. They're giving themselves a bonus and the government has to borrow that money. So I mentioned that at the end of the video, and that video moved a lot, so I know those guys watched it. So I really want to think that that it's a coincidence that someone was already working on that issue with my returns from 2023-2024, and that it has nothing to do with that video. You know, it's a possibility that because I did that video, someone just said, okay, let's go look at his returns, let's just find something, make him pay for talking about us. I really hope that's not the case, because with that financial year, this is the second time I'm getting called in. The first time I was called in, I went and explained to the lady, and the lady said, well, you can sort it like this or like this or like this. And I thought I had solved that. So I don't know if also that time when I was called in, I had done a video on URA, but this time I actually paid attention. And so the reason I actually left late is because I have an appointment with at the URA office today at 8. So I'm going to go there and see what is being said. The disappointment that I have is that fabasasula emisolo ate ffe tunyigirizibwa ennyo nti I know people abatasasula misolo nga they make a lot of money nga tebasasula, but they don't. Ne munange olwokuba bo tebasasula tebababeerako, kati fe abasasula ku kasente akatono ketukola netusasulako ate ffe batubeerera ddala bubi nnyo. I think that's why businesses close every day in Uganda. Yesterday when I got it was a text message. When I got that text message, I almost thought of a company eyo njiggalewo ntandike kukola bya street, okitegeera. It's the same company we bankaka to register for VAT, and I explained to the lady, VAT, you're registering us for VAT, but our income is not as stable as you want to think. And then we have been forcefully registered for that, so we have to file for VAT every month. And yeah, it's stressful. It's really stressful. But anyway, so I'm going to go there. I really hope it's a coincidence. Omanyi tubadde tulabanga crime movies ezo zonna tulaba movies eza politics and all. And yeah, so that's what happened. So anyway, customers that pay less, After the field I posted yesterday only gives 7.8, or it can give more. Guys, there are a lot of things. It's just that I wanted to, but I thought better of it. I could have opened that car up. The car belongs to a lady. It's a possibility that that lady has never changed her plugs. It's a possibility she has never checked her coils. Yeah, it's a possibility, yeah, that she has never even changed the air cleaner. Which take it, right? There are so many things that can influence how a car consumes. That filter should give you at least 10 kilometers per liter. It's a 1NZ. 1NZ vehicles will give you at least 10 kilometers per liter. They should not go lower than that. Which take it. So it can give both. In service businesses, there is a myth that Togo was sent. So even when you set a price, people bargain and want you to work because chasing money. By refusing to do cheap work makes you broke. Munange, surprisingly, me have been doing service businesses for a very long time. Surprisingly, when you set your standards and you decide that, you know what, I'll not be working for small monies, things work themselves out and the customers you deserve come to you. But you also have to be giving good quality work. Share how you have managed to not fall for the trap without feeling guilty and how it helped. Okay, I'm going to share. Ricky Chikawa, good morning. Muyombia Mark, good morning. Guys, the people that are in services, yeah? One, I think I've said this time and again. Let me just go through everything I have in my mind to say about this topic, and then I'll give you my experience. So, customers that pay the least demand so much, not because they are bad customers, but because low payment creates low commitment. When someone is not committed, they will do everything in their power to try and show that you're the bad person, to try and show that you're the one who is not delivering. Jam munji na waduka jam. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Have you guys seen a relationship where one of the people in that relationship is not really committed? Do you realize that the person that is not really committed to that relationship is the person that makes funny demands? Karim, okay, munindem.
Give me some love, be my better half. I promise I will never let you down, my girl. Jewelry, dollar bills, many things don't mean nothing for as long as you got my heart. Yeah.
Guys, in the relationships where one of the parties is not really committed to the relationship, that party is the one that makes bad demands, unrealistic demands. I don't know if you've realized, bobera mu relationship ng'omuwala tayagala guy, omuwala aba ateekawo obukwakulizo obungi simanya. You remember the video yaliko this guy romantic muchiga ng'agamba nga chike agamba mbu, I told my husband to first pay my school fees and also build for my mother a house. Clearly the chick wasn't into the guy. She was putting demands to make sure the guy goes away, but the guy was staying. So when someone over bargains for your service, and you accept, so they're going to be literally paying little. When they pay little, they are going to demand a lot, not because they are bad people, no. So this is normally what happens. When they pay very little, they feel that they must maximize the small money they gave you. Two, when someone over bargains your product or service and they pay too little, they don't trust you. It's one of the reasons why someone insists on bargaining my inspection fee. I switch them off. So that's going to, because it's going to keep interrupting us. Let me put it here. With a guy, when someone over bargains my inspection fee, I switch them off, because the moment someone tries to say it means they don't trust me. They don't trust me, and that's a place I don't want to ever go, to work with someone that doesn't trust me. What two? They also fear being cheated. Yes, the people that pay you too little, they fear being cheated. Akuwadore sente entono na ya awulira atyo kumubba. The same thing has happened with people that are buying cars too cheaply. Mujukira the Alphard that we bought. Someone actually commented on that post of the Alphard that we bought at 15.3 and said the only way we can buy that Alphard at 15.3 is if it has a... Guys, let me tell you one thing. The Alphard had no problem. Emoro said even yesterday I spoke to the husband of the lady that bought that car, and he was thanking me for the purchase. He's very happy. You get it? So normally when people buy tool, when they find something that is at a bargain, now they fear being cheated. I think they feel like, oh, you have accepted this little money. Because the husband actually wanted to top up 3 million so that the Alphard of 18. And I told the husband, you don't need to buy an Alphard of 18. We have checked this car. Let's buy this car. I had to convince him. Their wife had to convince him. You get it? And eventually they bought it and they are happy now. 3, the people that pay too little compare you with others. Guys, the people that paid me my money for inspection without haggle, without bargaining, the people that paid me my money up front, when the moment they sat in the car, trust me, they never compared me with anyone. The people that bargained, even when they paid the full amount, they came and said, "Kali na denja genda wagundi oli, nene ngamba sijja genda kamaliga gende ewono Arthur." Okitegere, ningamba kanzije nkuwagire. Guys, I remember Morad Kemo was asking me, Arthur, how do you convince someone to come and you do inspection for them? And I told him, I don't convince. I want someone to come to me for inspection when they have understood the benefit of inspection. The moment they don't understand the benefit of pre-purchase inspection, I don't want them because they are going to disturb me. So 5, they question every detail. Every detail you everything you do as a service provider. When someone has paid too little, they'll question it. I'll give you an example. Yesterday I had someone that's buying an Alphard, the one we did not conclude with. He's buying a Toyota Alphard and the initial payment is 10 million. So he got an Alphard new model somewhere, and he told me that the broker told him they were selling it to him at 19 million. And that they were accepting 10. Remember, even the Alphard old model, we had only one person that was willing to give him that Alphard with the initial deposit of 10. Guy insisted, tugendeyo. Guys, I can tell you to against you broker na mvuma na yomba na gamba nze musumbu yi muleme sokole emirimu je nali mulemeseza. I've never seen the guy. Nakagwe atankumanyi. And I told him, but I even told this guy Sagara Genda because the Alphard tell you million kumi na mwenda. But I'll tell you the entire story tomorrow. So the people that are paying little have those 5 characteristics. 1, they want to maximize the small money, so they must maximize the small money. 2, they don't trust you. Like I kept telling this dude, eyemoro kateri yo mwezo sente. But the dude kept saying tugende yo nze bangambye jeri. You get it? So they don't trust, he could not trust me at all. He did not trust me, and that has been all people. Ojukira when natuka nengamba sigenda kora inspections a million musanvu kukawansi, because the people that buy those cheap cars, they don't trust anyone at all. 3, they fear being cheated. 4, they compare you with others. They keep saying, Kale gundi olina ya akola. Like, why didn't you go to that person? Ate simu bobi. You get it? You remember the guy of the 10 million? The guy that was looking for a Mark II grand of 10 million. We even had his father. He does not trust even his own father. Na agende na naleta broko mulala. Buyamala na agamba mudiza yo ku sente. You get it? So sometimes that's why normally before I get the inspection fee, I want to talk to the person. Nkakasenti wali wewo, until we are on the same page. You get it? And then they question every detail. Well, and then meanwhile, the higher paying customers usually pay for peace. They pay for speed. They pay for professionalism. they pay for freedom from stress. It's the thing I've been telling you. When you pay Arthur for pre-purchase inspection, your only job now is to say, I like that car, I don't like that car. If you don't like a car, even if it's the best that I've seen, we won't buy it. If you like the car, we will look for a replica or a similar one at budget or at a proper budget. Now, then the question is, why are low-paying customers the most difficult? Because trust me, low-paying customers are the most difficult to deal with. Akafufu katikali kumoroka yange. Newe buli omu asalire ekitegeeza eri wajjudde ejjaamu. Low price attracts people who are not ready. Every time your service is priced is priced on the low end, you're going to be attracting people who are not ready. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. People that are not ready. But what pricing ekintu kyokurahisi, you're going to get people that are not ready to buy, but they have come to see, is it really true? So guys, I was still saying that low price attracts people who are not ready. They are not emotionally, financially, or mentally ready for the service or product. They will negotiate endlessly. They don't stop. There is a dude, Yankubide Simu, he called me and bargained. He would call me days on. He would call me today and bargain tomorrow and bargain. Eventually I told him, mukuru vaku simu yange tonsumbu wanyine yokola. And I told him, if you continue calling me, I'm going to block you. But he would continuously call me to bargain. You get it? He would continuously call me to bargain. And there are also people that keep texting me. I have a prompt that asks you for consultation fee on my WhatsApp. Yeah? Now that prompt is there. But the people that are not ready, normally they will text you this week. Because they don't want to pay consultation fee. Any person that is not ready to pay consultation fee for Arthur is not ready. They ask for discounts. So let me just read this comment and kutte omubabido. They don't fully understand the value, but in Uganda markets, negotiation is a culture, and some people just love a good deal. But still, you don't need every customer. You need the right ones. But you can show your value or use small discounts smartly. Like for that car of yesterday, you said inspection had already been paid by the owner. Smart move. Network Jovan Buliwamu. We need to embrace the idea of providing quality and convenience. Customers will pay the price. Take an example of KFC and Javas compared to those that sell chicken on the roadside. So guys, low payments attract the wrong expectations. They want premium service even when they give you a budget price. So you end up overworking and under earning. I've seen that a lot. Like guys, almost every time I got someone a deal on a vehicle, they wanted to see more. It's like, because this is cheap, Arthur, get me another one. You get it? Nenga, it's clearly a deal. So I've learned to shut down. Ngenze njigo okuzikiza. Okitegeera, ngenze njiganza okuzikiza. I'll give you an example. The lady that bought a Sienta, you remember the Sienta we bought with a deposit of 15 million? We saw literally all the Sientas of the people that would take 15 million first deposit. You get it? And the lady said, after we picked the best one, because the best one wasn't like 2012 shape. It was a 2012 model, but the old shape. And the lady refused and said, Arthur, I want to see more. I want more. And then I said, they are there. But one, we want to see cars where they'll take our first payment of 15 And two, we want to get a car from someone that will not give you trouble, because when you're getting a car on credit, we don't get cars on credit from anywhere, from just anywhere. You get? So but eventually she accepted. So let me also relate to the Alphard story. We got that Alphard at 15.3. Yeah, 15.3. Now, you guys that see the Alphard from here think 15.3 is too little, or it was a deal, or it was a bargain. But I can tell you, we saw that Alphard, and the buyer thought it was highly priced. They thought it wasn't worth the money. You get? But me, I knew that what wasn't there. So what I did is that I told them, you know what? You call some of the people you know to get us Alphards to look at. And what happened is that all the calls they made, all the Alphards were 22, 28, 23, 24. You get? Zariat is a bay. You get? And normally nze kyesagala kwe kumala obudde sagala ekisooka when you move otambula. The thing that happened to us yesterday nga tugenda kwa guys. As we conclude, the price is a filter. Yeah, how the price determines who comes, the price determines who stays, the price determines who leaves, the price determines who respects you, the price determines who stresses you. Cheap prices invite chaos, fair prices attract seriousness, higher prices they attract peace. So me, I am all for fair. I want serious people. I don't want people that are going to come and take away my peace. So guys, as I conclude, cheap customers are like cheap spare parts. Cheap customers are like cheap spare parts. They look affordable, but they cost you more in the long run. Yeah. So we need to understand that even Toyota owners know that cheap maintenance equals to expensive, because kati akapande batekawo kakika kiri ekintu kimala. So guys, one thing I've found, that's why every year I want you guys to vote on an inspection fee, because raising the price is not greed. It is filtering for peace, because every year inflation goes higher. We have a higher inflation every year, so I need to increase my prices too. So and also one thing I've learned that is not every customer is my customer. Yeah, the goal is to not serve everyone, because I can't serve everyone. The days that I try to serve everyone, you know, I'm even able to do 2 inspections a day, because my kids are in holiday. Like all kids are in holiday. So I can literally do all the inspections. So the goal is to serve the right customer, yeah, at the right time. And also you guys, the people that book me for inspection, don't cancel. That's why when you cancel once, the next time you come back, I'm going to put another person if they are there, so that I don't run the risk of you cancelling again and I made a program. So guys, you pray for me and you are able to get into the because bagenda kwogera mathematics. My accountant could not be with me here today, so I have to try and understand what they are telling me. So Proma Creation asked me to share how I have managed to not fall for the trap without feeling guilty, and how it helped. For starters, one thing I've learned over the years One, I've always been in services. I had a band. I have a performing arts company. It's the reason why I'm at URA. And I've explained to URA time and again, in the performing arts, we don't make money all the time. I did have one big contract with Total sometime after the lockdown. Remember, I did have a TV show with DSTV, and those are some of the biggest projects we did. And the same, I did another project, I think, with Molago Hospital. But this doesn't happen every day. And that's those few projects is the reason why we were forcefully registered for VAT, and it's the reason why I keep coming back here. I think they think that money we must have made like 50% was profit. Never the case. But anyway, one thing I've learned more services is that people are always going to want to put you down. And every time someone bargains, there's a time I owned the band, and always the people that paid the least for the band wanted you to play for longer hours. It's one of the reasons why I think I quit band. And some of the biggest bands at that time were band bajitanga Zauka. A band ya Zauka, yari a sister band to a certain big band bajitanga Kwela. Kwela was one of the biggest at the time. Because eventually people will try to bargain and buy your services or your band at a very cheap price, which is not fair. Yeah, which is not fair at all. So always the customers that are the cheapest are the most problematic. So how have I managed to not fall into the trap of getting like the cheap customers? One, I don't bargain, and if you try to bargain, I switch you off. Two, I don't engage anyone that has not paid for consultation fee, because the knowledge I have about cars comes from years and years of being cheated, years and years of losing money, years and years of being taken advantage of. So some of the things that I'm saving you by giving my knowledge includes being cheated, being taken advantage of. So it's important that you value that. So anyone that's not willing to, the moment you're engaging me about cars, you need to pay the consultation. If you can't pay the consultation, it doesn't matter whether you're going to buy a car of 60 million or what, or you're going to pay me for consultation. I mean, you're going to pay me for inspection. That we can see later. The first thing you're going to pay is consultation. That's the first way I sieve people that are not serious. And personally, because I charge consultation, I pay consultation. You get it? I remember when I was buying the washing machine, I went to Gigi and there was this guy that says he repairs washing machines. And I called him and I asked him, how much do you charge? And he said, I don't charge anything. So I sent him money. I sent him, I think, 20K. And then I called him back. And then he said, oh, no, I thought for the love of cars. Oh, but then I asked him whatever I had to ask him. And he answered me very well. You get. And he said at the end, thank you very much for paying. I always want to do that because the person that you're getting knowledge from got that knowledge over a long period of time. So it's only important that you pay. I've also realized that the people that you pay for services will give you better service, they'll give you better advice. So I take the same. And the moment someone is not willing to pay that, I don't engage them. If you bargain any of my service fees, I switch you off. It's, in a way, it feels like it's rude, but it's not. Like the world is, I find that the world is going too fast. Yeah, the world is going too fast, and the people that are money in Uganda are stealing it. We, the people that are making honest money, which people want to take advantage of us by paying us either too little or nothing at all. And because of that, I'm really strict with what I engage in. Already, I don't sleep enough. Like today, I woke up at 6:30. It's like, and I felt very good. When my kids are going to school, I wake up at 4 every day, and majority of the time I sleep at midnight. I find that that's very little sleeping time. So, and if I didn't have to come to URA, I would have woken up at 7. But I had to come to URA, then I have to meet my inspection people. So I had to wake up early so that I get here shortly after they have opened. I'm already late, but let me go in. So I already sleep very little. I'm not going to engage someone on something that they should be paying for free. And that has helped me. And also I've already put systems in place. I have someone that answers TikTok messages. People from TikTok are normally not serious. They are not. So I have someone, I don't give my number out on TikTok. When I give out the number, I give out a number of someone else that then sieves those people for me, so that by the time someone comes to me, they already understand that I charge for my services. So TikTok, someone answers those messages. I don't. I'm already overloaded. So after TikTok, no one comes to my WhatsApp without knowing that they have to pay for everything, for every service that I'm going to offer. You get? So that's how I sieve out. So sometimes a Promac, it's important that you create a system. I think that's why artists that have management always make more money, always have more peace of mind, because they don't deal with buyers of their services directly. Like for example, Azawi, we might say she's not the most talented. Elijah Chitaka, not the most talented, but they have a management in place. The management knows what this person is worth. So they will create a system where this person gets paid their worth. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I have a team. Ne videos kayo. I can put a video without consulting anyone, but the moment I put the video, I call like 2 people and I tell them, watch the video I've put there. If it's bad, I put it down. You get? So these people understand my approach. And because they understand my approach, they know what I can do, what is okay for me to do, and what is not okay. That's why I'm saying, because I've been summoned by URA, I hope it's not because of the video where I talked about URA. I really hope it's not. You get? So even when I posted that video, I called 3 people and I told them, look at that video and tell me, is it too political? I can put it down. And they said, but there's nothing wrong with the video. Everything you have said is true. You get? If it's the reason why I'm here, then it's definitely cowardice. But I don't think it is. I really think my accountant told me it's actually possible. There might be discrepancies. Go and see what they say, and then we see what to do. So guys, he recently helped me select a good car. Lawrence Biamukama, he recently helped me. Guys, muride message. Guys, give Arthur business for inspection. He recently helped me select a good car. Test drive was done last weekend to Mbara and used less than half a tank to and from there. I mean, Lawrence, thank you very much. Are you the person that called me? I'm going to call you back. But when you call me when I'm in inspection, sometimes I forget to call back. Like Mose Network and Arthur, what place is that? I don't know where you asked this. How much is inspection from you and which place is that, please? I don't remember where that was. Guys, thank you very much for being part of this broadcast. Kamba sibling ende. So rogendo kwata abantu banga inspection. Motion by Bench, Lawrence Biamukama, Richard Luanga, Muchunguzi Gerald, Sichtoreko Norman, Starch Events, Julia Sengoba, Bashir Mukalazi, Chiobyo Alex, Buyenga Ivan, Kennedy UK, Muhumuza Raymond, Abdallah Abubeka, Cosmas, Rumko Consult, Buyenga Ivan, Samuel Ntale, Chiobyo Alex, Paul Sema, Proma Creations, Mwebaze Marvin, Lucky Mose, Maxuna, Lawrence Omule, Proma Creations, Ricky Chikawa, Nwaha Norman, Miombia Mark, Yusuf Minaj, Rumko Consult, K. Jovan, Chairman Zach, Magembe Frank, Lawrence Biamukama, Semakula Shafiq, Funny Lifestyle, Alvin Jack Sparrow, Spusin, Kamis. I don't speak Swahili. Amari Mokamori, I don't take you for granted. The guys that are watching this broadcast later on in the day or in the week, I don't take you for granted. I'll never take you for granted. The guys that are recommending me for business, thank you very much. I wish you a very lovely day. Kangende. Yesterday we bought a Toyota Wish at 8:30. I've not posted it. I'm going to post it later today, and then I'll post whatever car we end up buying today, and then I'll share the stories tomorrow. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao.